You.
Yo. سميه جيمنج بقى.
Hey, that shit was fucked up last night, right? There you go. Go, she called you.
flavor and crispy crunch of Popeye's signature chicken is the meal your craving deserves. And now you can get 3 pieces for just $5 and make it a meal for only $3 more.
Struggling to stay on top of your business admin this year? Xero can help you feel in control again.
There's no culture. It's boring. It smells bad. It's full of nothing but Guidos. These are some complaints that elitist New Yorkers often direct at New Jersey. New York residents have a reputation for elitism when it comes to their neighboring state. New Yorkers feel like while they reside in a bustling metropolis where opportunities lurk around each and every corner, Jersey residents in comparison live in a state that is a glorified maze of strip malls and monotonous suburban sprawl. And it's safe to say that the streets of New York carry these assumptions as well. New York City's murder rate in 2023 clocked in at just under 5 killed per 100,000 residents, while Jersey's clocked in at around half that at 2.8 per 100,000. And of course, most of us would take this as a compelling reason to choose New Jersey over New York when choosing where to reside. But as we all know, in both the street life and the hip-hop game, where you're from is of the utmost importance. And the more dangerous your birthplace, the more likely the fans are to take interest in your music. If you're from Compton, Brownsville, or Jacksonville, we're listening. If you're from Palmdale, Tribeca, or, I don't know, Naples, you could still make it in the rap game if you're talented, but you're probably not going to want to spend much time acknowledging where you're from. All this being said, you'd be a fool to assume that every part of Jersey is equally treacherous. In fact, some areas in Jersey are just as dangerous as the most infamous neighborhoods in New York City. Today's destination is one of those places. Jersey City as a whole falls outside the top 10 most dangerous cities in Jersey, but one area in particular is responsible for an outsized amount of the criminality in the area, and that's the Marion Garden housing projects. We'll get more into what makes these projects stand out as far as street activity goes a little later in the video, but first, let's meet today's main character, Albie.
Yeah. Where we at? Marion Projects, man. Jersey City, Marion Projects. You feel me? The most dangerous projects in the state, you feel me? But everything peace right now. You know what's going on.
Sure, this is where you grew up? Tell me about it.
Born and raised down here. Born and raised in Church. How we out of Gladiator, man. You feel me? Jersey City owned. I'm just a real nigga with a story trying to tell it, you know? So I just motivate my people. Look, see all this right there? Look. Say what's up, I'm just somebody that I'm one of them. Right here. I try to motivate them like that. You feel me? They see me like this, you feel me, knowing that they can do the same thing. They go all with the same goals.
Hello, kids. How y'all doing? What's with the jerseys? You guys playing games?
Bro, I check you, bro. No.
I never really wanted to throw one of those. You can show me? That's pretty good. Want to see mine? I am so sorry. I didn't see the branch right there. I think I just got set up. Man, y'all are grimy out here. That was deliberate. Albial first rose to prominence in 2010 when he was charged with being involved in the murder of 17-year-old Jermaine Williams. It was alleged that his cousin shot him and that Albie assisted in dumping the victim's body into the Hudson River. He fought the case for over 4 years and was ultimately found not guilty.
Okay, the first one, how difficult was it for you to beat that one?
I was innocent. Shit. You know what I mean? I was innocent, basically, you know what I mean? So they got it wrong. They got it wrong. The prosecutors got it wrong. They was thirsty. They hated my name in the streets. They was saying my name in the streets. They didn't like it, so they had me wrong. I was innocent. I had nothing to do with that shit, so they just, you know what I mean? Shit like that.
Elephant in the room is like beating that kind of charge a lot of times in the rap game will kind of give you the credibility where people really want to see what you got to say.
That's the crazy part, right? That's the crazy part with this rap shit, because, like, they was fucking with me. I was already, like, rapping. I was already, like, doing, like, street shit. Like, when they rapped in front of the camera, and that shit was on YouTube, and I had, like, a little name with that. So when I went to jail for that, my name got bigger. Right. And I didn't know it. Like, so people that was coming in jail, they was telling me, like, yo, you popping out here. Yo, you popping. So I'm like, shit, I might got something to do if I go home. So when I went home, shit, I made an Instagram in 2015. I got 10,000 followers, like, that same week. As soon as I made an Instagram, I'm like, oh, they fucking with me. You know what I mean? So I just stayed consistent with the music and doing all that type of shit.
Albie came home to a hero's welcome. All of a sudden, his music was receiving way more attention, and some of the biggest media platforms in hip-hop, like Vlad TV, were inviting Albie on to tell his story. Perhaps most importantly, Albie was now an icon in his neighborhood, having caught a serious case which he took to trial and beat, all while never cooperating with the police.
I hate the motherfuckers that told and didn't want to change their life and try to talk to the youth. Nah. That ain't the way to do it, because if you was with this shit, stay with this shit. However it goes. Sometimes it don't go your way. You got motherfuckers doing forever in this shit. Don't be trying to talk to the youth now. Yo, learn now, nigga. It's niggas like us that been through that shit, stayed tall with our head high, and now like, all right, now the youth gonna listen to us. They gonna be like, oh wow, that's why we go anywhere. And niggas be like, yo, nah, we out solid. They want solid, touch solid. Niggas is solid because niggas still on their morals and principles. You know what I mean? We don't look at it like, oh, you being dumb. It's just that, nigga, if I was with this shit when I got in that car, I'm gonna stay with this shit when them cops come on.
Despite having beat such a serious case, this was far from Albie's last encounter with the law. In 2019, he was charged with 2 attempted murders after the non-fatal shooting of 2 men in Paterson, New Jersey. He eventually accepted a plea deal of 18 months, although he ended up serving over 3 years while awaiting sentencing. There aren't many details online about how this shooting went down, and Albie was predictably tight-lipped about the circumstances, but in his words, the whole thing was the product of jealousy and envy.
Before, it was like I was just outside, but the last one, I was like, I had a buzz. I'm lit now. It was just the fame and the money, a lot of jealousy. A lot of people just was hating on me. Like the person I got jammed up with, that motherfucker was just hating. I don't even know him. From a can of paint, didn't know this man. And he was just like hating, trying to do some bullshit. You feel me? And it went the other way. Word up.
Apply for a new place from any place, just a single click. Apartments.com, the place to find a place.
Growing your e-commerce business comes with plenty of hurdles, but shipping shouldn't be one of them. Well, here's some good news. Powerful e-commerce shipping software called ShipExcel from Pitney Bowes. With ShipExcel, you can generate discounted shipping labels for both online and offline orders. That saves time and money with everything right at your fingertips. Start your free trial of ShipExcel from Pitney Bowes today.
Despite his lengthy rap sheet, Albie clearly has an incredibly positive relationship with his neighborhood. Everyone I asked about him during the filming of this video made sure to emphasize that Albie is a stand-up member of his community and does a lot to give back.
So tell me about Albie. Like, what's your impression? What kind of man is he?
Man, he a stand-up guy. He the people, the people.
Okay.
He for the people. Anything that the people want or need, Albie give back to the people. He get them everything that they need.
Everybody want peace, but you gonna respect it if it coming from niggas who you known or violent.
Right.
Violent niggas that beat murders, homicide that you know will kill you. If they tell you to push peace, you gonna listen. If Albie say yo pushing peace in Jersey City, niggas gonna listen because they know he can be instrumental in causing war.
A lot of rappers talk about how they give back to their people, but community organizing was a constant refrain during the filming of this video by not only Albie, but everyone around him as well. After all, Albie is 36 and has spent a significant chunk of his life behind bars, just like many of the people he grew up around. The vibe in Jersey City was different from some other hood vlogs I've done in recent memory. While a lot of rappers celebrate all the violence and lengthy prison sentences that come with the street life, Albie and his associates have experienced how devastating it can be spending years of your life at a time away from your family and friends.
I don't keep talking about jail experience. That's not gonna scare them away. A lot of them got fathers that's locked up. A lot of them got cousins that's locked up, uncles that's locked up. That's not gonna scare nobody away. Like, look, I've been in jail and I had to do this in jail. I had to do that in jail. You gotta let them see that it ain't worth it. You know what I'm saying? What you standing for right now will be your downfall tomorrow. What you standing for?
That shit ain't cool not getting no mail on Christmas, man. I'm trying to tell you, that shit real. That shit ain't cool when you go to lock up, you can't use the phone, you come out, you find out your mom's dead. That shit ain't cool. That shit ain't right, man. That shit, know what I mean? Every time I go to jail, the worst pain always happened to me. That's a fact. It's like nothing happened to me when I'm home. Nothing never happened to me when I'm home. I'm not saying that niggas is petrified of me if anything, but it's just like when I'm home, everything is good. As soon as I go to jail, I was locked up for 2 weeks. My little cousin got killed, shot her head. A female, you know, that shit would never happen if I was home. You get what I'm saying? So it's just the shit that like when you go to jail, it's shit that you powerless. You can't do nothing. So I want them to know that shit. Like, bro, you ready for that? Is you ready for that?
Of course, this is all easy for us to say. Albie has experienced the worst that these blocks have to offer firsthand, and while it would be nice if the teenagers and young adults from Marion projects could just put the guns down and leave the streets alone, we all know that this is easier said than done. I wanted to know just what his strategy was for directing kids in a more positive direction.
So from your perspective, like, how do you make a dent in the gang violence without, you know, obviously everybody's got pride and where they're from, and that's really where a lot of the gang stuff comes from. It's just neighborhoods, blocks, etc. But how do you like make a dent in the violence while still accepting that people are always going to want to probably, you know, represent where they're from.
It got to come from the credible messages, credible big homies. So like credible in the game coach out here. Tut, credible in the game coach. We got different big homies that created this game coach who have status but they doing a lot of times. Some of them make it home, but some of them could come to the hoods and highlight the bros. Like, look, bro, we gonna stand down. If this situation happen again, then we gonna hold y'all accountable. It's about having structure and holding people accountable. We got enough power and influence in our culture to hold somebody accountable. If the shooting happen, it's one of our bros, we can go up there and highlight them instead of getting involved. We could do something to prevent it from happening. But if it's somebody that we can't protect and they did something where you know it's beyond the streets to protect them, then we let them be the example of how we keep structure and what not to do.
Despite how alluring a life of beef, ops, and retaliation might seem if you listen to rap music, Albee says that there's reason for optimism when it comes to Jersey City, claiming that many of the local Blood and Crip factions have put their beefs to the side as of late.
Once the Bloods and Crips came together, like you have Dusty out here with Al, we ain't had that before.
Right.
Where you got a Crip in the Blood hood, but it's Crips out here too. It's different than it was before because it's all about respect now.
Okay.
Everybody leading with respect. We got war, it was war before respect. So enough people done dropped, enough people done got through, enough people done went to jail, the Fed, the racketeering cases. We done been through all that. So I had them cases. They did cases down here on homies getting caught up because of the gang culture, the Rico shit that you know is facing all of us in the gang culture. We got some way to escape that by doing something positive. That's what New Direction doing that.
Even though nobody mentioned it during the filming of this video, both Google and numerous federal indictments say that the Marion Gardens is a Blood area, which is why I was at least a little surprised to see Brooklyn Crip rapper Dusty Locane casually playing basketball while we were shooting this video.
What's going on? I haven't seen you. That's crazy, man. You supposed to lock in a long time ago, bro. Hell yeah. Oh yeah, it's been a minute. So what brings you out here?
To be more savage.
Really one in the same. Okay. So homie,
That's what David.
Really though. We on it. No federal shit though. You know what I'm saying? No federal shit. Community organized 1 second. Some other shit the next second. What's been going on in your life? Give me a life update. What's going on? Update. Same shit. Feel me? Outside, thugging, bugging, music out. Me and bro been dropping shit. Feel me? Regular, bro. Feel me? Being a civilian, living a civilian life.
He ain't the only one in the porn industry. We do it too.
Hello. Hey, shut up. Be better than you. No way.
Yeah, I'm telling you, bro.
Genetically, we make real music, man. Us white boys, we're at the bottom of the totem pole, man. We gotta work for ours. We making movies over our phones, man.
Dusty has only been home for about a year now after serving a few years for a couple of gun cases he caught back in 2019 and 2020. I don't know much about how Albee and Dusty became so close, but they've released a lot of music together since Dusty's release, suggesting that Albee's statements about Bloods and Crips uniting aren't just lip service.
We're in the projects.
I put them on the spot.
We in the Jersey City projects.
Yeah. Feel safe out here?
Do you? I mean, I'm used to it. I'm from West Side. I feel like I'm in the South Side. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, word?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Tell some pretty girls to pull up. We want to make it look good.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. You know,
I'm not saying that's really right.
when you go to like a photo shoot or a video shoot, you know what I'm saying? Like it's gonna look, you know.
Yeah, it's like a music video.
Right. This is just a journey of
You gotta give them something to look at, yeah.
Yes, that's a police officer taking a photo with me. Let the record reflect that this was my first time meeting this officer, and we do not have a pre-existing relationship. After all, he appears to be a local cop, and I report directly to the feds. Kidding! Just kidding.
That's crazy.
He did the club pouch.
Still in my old ways. I see the
Yeah. Cappy, bro. I don't know what that nigga was on, bro. Like, I don't know what the fuck he was having us do. That's why I just fucking acted like my Xbox restarted.
Oh, wait, was you in the one before this?
The one with the dude with the Urises and all that?
The fucking job.
Yeah.
The race?
Yeah. fucking just use like Ursus for his YouTube and TikTok for his clips.
With the fucking -3 likes that he has.
He's got -3 likes.
That's correct.
How the fuck's that even manageable?
He's a fucking idiot.
I think it's terrible, bro.
So who do I need to add? What up? Let me get an invite.
Man. What the? Huh?
Yeah, just
Yo, I see someone take an NPC Gamertag. Think car, like a car, like an NPC not meant to drive.
What's up, little bro?
Yo, what's up? Anybody that joins slip tag real quick. Get more people in.
Yes, sir.
That education.
It's me.
I got a question.
God damn. Is that the host?
No, that's not the host.
Oh shit, I guess it is.
Not Dr. House people. Why did I get kicked?
Oh.
Nope.
Yo.
Why did I get kicked? I didn't even know.
Oh, I got no clue. Traumatized. Can you send the invite to the game?
Nah.
Hello? When?
Yeah.
He's Slim, but he's not saying.
Buddy, but he's not talking.
Not talking.
He's
Hey,
not
what's up?
even
I need an
anything.
invite. Vanzilla needs an invite.
Everyone got it. Like, I'll make it lock.
Yeah, I think he said that talking.
I'll show you right. I didn't say anything.
Yeah.
Besides the other thing, I'll invite everybody. He's not talking.